is up, Goose Gang? Let's go! Let's get some music playing. Some salsa? Hey, this is not salsa. What do we got for first in chat today? Biff Buckshot is first in chat. Congratulations. You are first in chat in the Discord. If you are unfamiliar, if you have the most first in chats at the end of every month, you get a $10 gift card from yours truly. Biff Buckshot on their way there. Go. Quick, how's it going? Riley nailed it. And Chippy Monk is what's up. Thirsty Kane, how's it going? Today, we have, it's a very important day. We're going to go over all of the Innistrad Midnight Hunt cards as fast as humanly possible. Because it is 11 o'clock my time, and I'm on call at work today, and I don't know when I'm going to start working. So, we're going to start with the Innistrad Midnight Hunt set review. We're going to go kind of fast. I'm going to give my ratings on some cards. We're going to talk about limited a little bit. We're going to talk about constructed. We're going to talk about historic. But we have to start right now. Okay? So let's get started. Lord Kaiju, what's up? Can I get a streamer shout out for Lord Kaiju if there's a mod in chat? If not, I'll just do it. You know what? I'll do it right now. You know what, Lord Kaiju? I got you. I got you. Lord Kaiju _2. Shout out. Check them out. Birthday weekend content creator. Dead Zone, what's up? No, that's not the right one. Not that. No. Why? 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 Wrong screen. Wrong screen. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, OBS. Come on. Wait, skip over the joke on purpose. On purpose, Riley. How do you feel that Yellow Hat's currently playing a 90% similar Niv deck? Proud and hyped. I sent him my list. He asked for my list. Actually, speaking of that, I need to actually look at his list. Let's listen to some Yellow Hat for a second. Hey Gabe, make any changes? Answer me.
Did I make any changes? Nah. First match, I figured I'd just trust you. What do you think? What do you think is sketchy about your list? What should I be?
Gabe, trust me. You heard it.
Looking out for. The
Gabe, trust me.
been nuts this match. Game 1, I just drew triple Kavu and.
Gabe, trust me. He said it.
Nice.
He said it. Gabe, trust me.
My hand is pretty good. I'll just. What?
No, not that game. Missive.
I just need to draw lands. I can't just spend my entire game just casting Growth Spiral. Yeah, just Helix now. Did I do -1 damage again? Slow learner. I did -2 damage in game 1 already.
Oh no, Victor Joda said 5-mana Kaya for Scarab God sure is a good change. Yikes.
That's another reason to keep Vanishing Reverse. Actual non-creature opponents.
Yikes. Yikes.
I'll
Yikes.
do it now. We still spell pierce. It's nice that it's exiling too. Means they don't get to just cast it a Flourish.
Look at that Kavu. Look at that Kavu. Look at it.
That's why I didn't want to play the other Kavu first either, in case I didn't want to get a Spellcraft 2 in play. It worked out nicely. We get to replay an Arcanist right away.
Okay. He's playing my deck. Sick. That's awesome. Yeah, the white removal spell is pulled yesterday is insane. We're gonna go over that right now. We're doing our set review right now.
I'll put it in their upkeep as well and give them a draw to Spell Pierce. Because I think at this point, if they have a Spell Pierce, they will use it on a Growth Spiral. I mean, their Spell Pierce is not getting any better, so. Alright, they had it. Fortunate. I guess they don't have something else. Alright, is there anything I need to get rid of? Absolutely.
Okay. That's it. That's it for Yellow Hats. That's it for Yellow Hat. Okay, we're gonna do Midnight Hunt.
Not really. I think I'm just gonna loot. Have Giganta. So I'm gonna put in my hand. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. that zone. Weren't you the one yesterday that was like get MPL to be your friend checked off when I was playing against Arna yesterday? And then today it's like get MPL to play your deck check. Getting a Pokemon Master to play your deck, 10,000 rare candies, yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We gotta get started pretty quick, because if you didn't know, this page is very, 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 very long. $7 million channel points. I actually have infinite channel points. I can use channel points on whatever I want, whenever I want it. I could be a Pokemon Master right now if I wanted. But I choose not to, because I want you all to do it. I want you all to claim the mantle of Pokemon Master. I don't want to claim it for myself. That'll be too easy. I want things to take effort and be harder. Claim it? It won't do anything. I'll claim it though. Oh! 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 First Pokemon Master! First Pokemon Master! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I have an exclusive rank on Discord. Not only that, but I get a free deck submission every single month, regardless of if I'm subbed or not. Not only that, but I get actual VIP or mod status in my chat, whatever you'd like. I can do all the things in Charizard James's channel. I've graduated. I no longer have to go to school anymore. Homework's for scrubs. I'm done. I'm Charizard royalty. I'm famous. But I don't even know what to call it. Whatever's the evolution of Charizard evolution. Charizard X and Y, but like above that. Charizard Mega Z, X, Y, Mega, Omega Charizard. Yes, that. Charizard J. On to the set review. Adeline Resplendent Cathar is a 3-mana X4 with Vigilance. Adeline Resplendent Cathar's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. That does include herself. It is a human. It is 3 mana. It competes for the 3 mana slot with Skyclave Apparition and PVDDR and Ranger Captain of Eos. So yeah, the 3 mana slot in white is very, very, very competitive. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Aha. For each opponent, huh? Commander card, huh? But whenever you attack, it does make a 1/1, which does add to Adeline's power, so it's at least a 2/4 with Vigilance. But yeah, I'm gonna give this. I mean, I could see it being playable in standard. But like Skyclave Apparition is rotating, right? Is Skyclave Apparition rotating? Is that from Ikoria? Are all the Skyclave cards from Ikoria, or am I? It's Zendikar, so that's not rotating. Apparition's not rotating. Freaking Elite Spellbinder's not rotating. So you gotta build a white deck that doesn't include those cards. But then you play this. Or you can just play all of them. Like, is the current mono white deck in standard, do they need this card? I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. Okay, 2.5 out of 5. Like, effects like this are good, but when it doesn't do anything when it enters the battlefield at 3 mana, it's kind of whatever. Plus Defiance is a 1 mana instant. Target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains lifelink until end of turn. Okay, when it dies this turn, make a 1/1. I mean, that's a pretty decent combat trick, but combat tricks aren't good and constructed for the most part, unless it's Embercleave. So I'm going to give this a 0 out of 5 in constructed. In limited, however, this card's decent. I wouldn't mind having this in my deck. I don't think I'd want 2 though. But like 2/2/+0 lifelink, you can race with this. It's a 1/1 when it dies. I wouldn't mind having 1. I'm not going to play 2, I don't think. Yeah, Borrowed Time is a 3 mana enchantment. When Borrowed Time enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Borrowed Time leaves the battlefield. Okay, so this is exactly like every single other card that does this. So very good in limited, really bad in constructed. Yeah, it's just Banishing Light, exactly. Candlegrove Witch is a 2 mana 2/2 with Coven. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, Candlegrove Witch gains flying till end of turn. This is very good in limited. This is like a 2 mana 2/2 is good in limited because it helps fill your curve out, and you really want like good 2-drops, especially if you're an aggro deck. And like having your 2 mana 2/2 also get flying is like super good. It's like a 4 out of 5 in limited. I think this card is like going to be underdrafted, and then people are going to realize that it's good, and then people are going to play it. It happens to with every single 2-mana 2/2. Every 2-mana 2/2 with lifelink, all I have to say is lifelink on it. And a 2-mana 2/2 is like super insane and limited. Okay? Tack on flying instead of lifelink, and it's like even better. Did they do that functional change of Banishing Light? No, Banishing Light has the same text until it leaves the battlefield. It doesn't have that second line of text. Often you have Coven. In limited, you'll have it all the time. In standard or historic, you'll probably have to purposely do it. Candle Grove Witch is very good in limited. It's a functional reprint, yeah, Gabe. Candle Trap is a 1-mana aura. Enchant has Defender. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. Okay, but if it has Defender, it can't attack. Okay. Coven for 3. Sacrifice Candle Trap, exile enchanted creature, activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. I mean, the fact that the card can still block is whatever. Like, it being 1 mana, I think this is really good and limited. Especially because you can exile the card under it for 3 more mana whenever you want to do it. And you also can just use this at instant speed. Like, just saying that something can't attack is very relevant. It, like, deals with a flyer by itself for 1 mana. Pretty good. But Constructed, no shot. Thar Commando is a 2-mana 3/1 with Flash. Pay 1, sacrifice it, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Oh. Oh. I mean... this is probably playable in Historic. I don't know if you'd actually play it, but maybe it's a sideboard card. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a sideboard card in Humans. In like a mono white Humans deck, I would not be surprised. Yeah, Bronto for Humans at 2 mana and it's a 3/1 is just super good. Even though mono green decks don't play Bronto anymore, but the fact that it's the human and we have new human support, like we have Thalia's Lieutenant and things like that, like this can easily become like a 6/3. Yeah, this card's really, really good. Yeah, this card's really good. Cathar's calls the 3-mana aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature has vigilance, and at the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 white human creature token. I mean, okay, I can see this card getting out of hand and limited, especially if your opponent doesn't draft enchantment removal. You just enchant your creature and then keep attacking with it. Of course, it has vigilance, so it's like, you know, you're attacking with it anyway. Obviously, you're not going to make a bad attack with the card, but even if you don't attack with it, you just keep making 1/1s. I think this card's like a 4 out of 5 in limited. Obviously unplayable. No shot, it's playable and constructed. Celestis Sanctifier is a 3-mana 3/2. If it's neither day or night, it becomes day as Celestis Sanctifier enters the battlefield. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your graveyard. Wait, you don't even add one to your hand? What? What's up, Cody? Your Kaya Brawl wants it? This card's trash. Clarion Cathars is a 4-mana 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human creature token. I mean, that's fine. No shot at constructed, but fine and limited. Curse of Silence is a 1-mana curse aura. Enchant player as Curse of Silence enters the battlefield, choose a card name. Spells with the chosen card name. Enchanted player cast costs 2 more to cast. That's hilarious. You play against a storm deck and you just call their storm win condition, and then every single storm trigger costs 2 more and they just lose. Whenever an enchanted player casts a spell with a chosen name, you may sacrifice Curse of Silence. If you do, draw a card. Huh. I mean, it's not like they can't be cast. It just cost 2 more. I mean, and then when they cast it, you sacrifice it? $1778ers, how's it going? Good to see you, my friend. Like, or play Deafening Silence. I guess if you care about your things getting sacrificed, if you play like Fatal Push or a sacrifice deck or something, maybe you might want this. Like, but like probably not. This card seems like not a high enough power level. Dualcraft Trainer is a 4-mana 3/3 with first. I mean, I could be wrong. 4-mana 3/3 with first strike with Covenant at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. I mean, really good and limited, no shot and constructed. Now this is the card we've been waiting for. Fateful Absence. It's a 1 and a white instant at rare. Destroy target creature or planeswalker its controller investigates. That's it. It doesn't sacrifice itself. When they cast it, you can choose to sacrifice it. Like, this card kills planeswalkers. Like, that is insane. I think I found new tech for my Boros midrange deck in Historic. Like, I play Deckenstone to get rid of cards like Thorvald and other Glorybringers and Lyras and Baneslayer Angels and stuff. But this also gets rid of Teferi. Like, that's insane. The fact that this destroys a planeswalker, period, is busted. It's also not destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, or destroy target creature with power 2 or less, or destroy target creature with mana value 3 or greater, or whatever. It is period, full stop, destroy a creature or planeswalker. Now, I think this card's better in Historic than it is in Standard, because in Standard you're going to have those really long grindy games and you're not going to want to give your opponent an extra card. But it is a 2-mana kill anything card. Not anything, but you know what I mean. This card is a 5 out of 5, 6.5 out of 5. Fateful is the best 2-mana unconditional removal. Well, it's not unconditional removal because it can't actually remove like artifacts and enchantments and stuff, but yes, it's kind of conditional, but it's the removal that you care about, right? Creatures and planeswalkers. Yeah, the flavor is funny. You remove it because you open the box and it's just not there. Like, it just like vanished to another plane before you open the chest. And then when you open the chest, it's not there. Noxious Grasp does hit planeswalkers. Oh, that's Infernal Grasp. True, true. Noxious Grasp is great removal. It's probably better. It's better than the red, black, white hate card. What playable planeswalkers are there in Standard? What, Liliana, Lolth, Vivian, Ashiok, I'm not even sure. Anyway, card's bonkers. Flare of Faith is a 2-mana instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. If it's a human, instead it gets +3/+3 and indestructible till end of turn. Now, why would you play this when you could just play, like, you know, God's Willing or something in Historic? So obviously no shot in Historic, but in Standard and Limited, this card's probably okay. Well, Vivian Natchok rotate, but I was talking about right now. Arlen and Renin 7 has a good chance of being played in New Standard. Yeah, probably. Gavany Dawnguard is a 3-mana 3/3 with Ward 1. If it's either day or night, it becomes day as Gavany Dawnguard enters the battlefield. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them, and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. This card reminds me of the one card that's in Arena that people are playing in freaking... that people used to play in Modern Humans, that looks at the top 3 or something like that and gets a human and adds it to your hand. Or like a creature with power 2 or less, or mana value 2 or less. Whatever that card is. But like, I can see this card being okay limited if you have like a day-night deck, but no shot in Constructed. I mean, I guess if day-night becomes Constructed playable in Standard, maybe this card's a card, but like, I don't think so. Yeah, Militia Bugler, yeah, exactly. This reminds me of Militia Bugler, but it's obviously worse. It wins the novel on a card award? It does, it does. Well, something else might win the novel on the card award before you say Gavany Dawnguard. Something else might win the novel on the card award, okay? So let's go ahead and hold that award, okay, in our back pocket here. Before we go crazy on just white cards. Gavany Silversmith is a 4-mana 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each of the 2 target creatures. This is a cool effect in Limited. There's one right now, it's a 4-mana 2/2 with lifelink that does the same thing. There's one in Limited right now that does that. So I like picking this card. I wouldn't pick more than one of this card. I think it's a good one of in Limited, and I don't think it's playable in Constructed at all. Gavany Trapper is a 1-mana 0/2 human soldier. Pay 2 and tap it to tap target creature. Now we're used to cards like this having actual power instead of 0, but it's not a bad effect to have in Limited. Obviously unplayable in Constructed. I wouldn't mind having one of these in my deck. I would not go overboard on this card though. Yo, Titan Smash, let's go!
Hey.
We're now 35 subs away from 300. Champ. By the way, everyone should follow Titan Smash MTG on YouTube. Feel free to post your link and sub to him on YouTube. Please. It's actually good content that you should find out and you should know about and you should watch. He also makes 10 new deck. He also made 10 brand new decks for Innistrad Midnight Hunt, so let's go. Watch it on YouTube right now. Have I brewed 1,000 Boros decks yet? I'm at 997. Almost done. Edge Witch's Mask. 1-mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Equipped for 2. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 4 or greater. You did too, so you thought of me? Aww. Aww, everybody. Titan Smash MTG thought of me. Okay. I think this card's okay in Limited. I kind of like equipments in Limited. But like, this card's whatever. It's a one-of. And not good at all in Constructed. Homestead Courage is a 1-mana sorcery. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Gains vigilance till end of turn with flashback for 1. I mean, the flashback cost is nice, but I don't think it's a good card. Intrepid Adversary is a 2-mana 3/1 with lifelink. This starts the adversaries. Every color has an adversary, and every adversary has the same ability. When it enters the battlefield, you can pay any number of mana to do its ability any number of times. and then you get to put some counters somewhere. So with the white one here, the white one here is a 2-mana 3/1 lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 1 and a white any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on Intrepid Adversary. So you can pay either 2 mana, 4 mana, 6 mana, 8 mana, and so forth for this. You can also bring this, these are also enter the battlefield triggers, so you can bring them back from Lurrus and then trigger them that way as well, or blink them and trigger them that way as well with like a Restoration Angel or something. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on it, and creatures you control, period, get +1/+1 for each Valor counter on Intrepid Adversary. So yeah. You pay 6 mana for this, all your creatures get +2/+2 while this is on the battlefield, including itself, so, I mean, realistically in a mono white aggro deck, you're not going to be playing, or a white aggro deck in general, you're not going to be paying 6 mana for this, but you might play 4 mana for this and buff your things +1/+1. A 4 mana 4/2 that gives your all of your things +1/+1 is not that good, but like maybe there's something I'm not seeing with this card. I don't think this card is that good. It might be okay, but like I don't think it's that good. 4 mana Anthem on a stick is decent, and it comes in as a 4/2. Like, I think it's good. Well, I mean, it's also just a 2 mana 3/1 on turn 2 anyway. So like, being a 4 mana Lord lifelink that also has the opportunity to not Lord you and come in as a 2 mana 3/1 is very good. Yeah, it says creatures. It comes in as a 4/2. Yeah, it can come in on turn 2 and hold a Sky Maw, yeah. And it has lifelink too. I think this is really, really, really good in limited, especially because it's a lifelinker. And also in limited, you can get to 6 and 8 mana fairly like regularly every game. So this can definitely be a super lord late in the game if you draw this. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 in limited. And I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 5 in constructed. It's like, I think it has very, very high potential, but I think there's a small chance it's just a dud. There's a small chance it's a dud. Not a large chance, but I think there's a small chance that it doesn't get figured out. You know what I mean? Loyal Griff is a 3 mana 2/2 with flash and flying. When a Griff enters the battlefield, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. I like the fact that this is optional. This being optional is very good. This being flash and flying is also very good, especially in limited. This card is a really, really good card in limited. I would pick as many of these as I could probably in limited. Especially like if you played adversary on turn 2 and like later on in the game you like flash in Loyal Griff, bounce your adversary, and then just like multi-kicker your adversary after you bounce it is like very good. And then attack, and then like play adversary for 6 mana, and then Loyal Griff becomes a 4/4, and now you have a 4/4 flyer. Like I think that's actually really good. I'm gonna give Loyal Griff a 4 out of 5 in limited and unplayable out of 5 in constructed. You want the wolf? What's the wolf? Odrick's Outrider is a 4 mana 2/4. When it or another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. I mean, that's okay. It's if this was like 2 mana, it would be really good in constructed, but it's not, so it's bad. Bad card, bad. Odrick's Outrider, bad. Odrick's Outrider basically is not even just Outrider. It's like this guy getting sorted to death. But in limited, it's okay. Ritual Guardian is a 3 mana 3/2 with Coven. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, it gains lifelink till end of turn. It's whatever. I wouldn't mind having this card, but it's like a late game curve filler card, I guess. Late draft curve filler card. Unplayable out of 5 and constructed. Ritual of Hope is a 2 mana instant. Creatures get 1/1 +1/+1 till end of turn. Hey, it's a good combat. It's a really good combat trick in limited. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, creatures you control get +2/+1 till end of turn instead. That could definitely kill your opponent out of nowhere for sure in limited. In constructed, unplayable out of 5. I mean, I'm gonna give this a slight chance in constructed. In standard, you play a mono white deck, you go wide, you're playing, you have like a 1-1, a 2-1, and like a 3-1 on board because there's a lot of 3-1s. And then all of a sudden, it's like a 3-1, a 4-1, and a 5-1, or a 3-2, 4-2, and a 5-2. Like when you play this, you can just kill your opponent out of nowhere if you have a wide board. I'm gonna give this like a 1 out of 5 in constructed because it does have a chance. I think it's standard. Search Party Captain is a 4-mana 2/2. It costs 1 less to cast for each creature you attack with this turn. So it could be a 1-mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. I think this is extremely good in limited. Like a 4-mana 2/2 is whatever, but it still draws a card. But also you just attack with like, even if you attack with like one thing, it's a 3-mana 2/2 that draws a card, which is like, you're kind of happy to have that anyway. So like attacking with more than one thing is just super value. Like a 2-mana 2/2 in limited that draws a card is actually insane. So like Pack Leader is insane, and that's a 4-mana 2/2 draw card, or 4-mana 3/3 draw card. So like, yeah, this card's really good. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 in limited in this one. This card is like, I want every single one of these cards that I can get if I'm building a mono white aggro deck. But unplayable out of 5 in constructed. So Guard of Splendor is a 4-mana enchantment. As it enters the battlefield, note your life total. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. If your life total is greater than or equal to the last noted life total for Guard of Splendor, then note your life total. Whenever you cast a white spell, you gain life. So 4 mana, do nothing in a white deck, and then you gain life, and then you draw a card. And then every time you cast a white spell, you gain a life, and if you don't take life on your next turn, you draw a card. I mean, this card's really, it's bomb level and limited. Especially if you can draw cards and have like flyers so your opponent's flyers can't get in. This is insane. But in constructed, 4 mana for an enchantment is just a lot. And it doesn't do anything. This card's trash in constructed. Can you imagine, like, the only deck I can even see in constructed playing this is like Angels. But like, Angels want to play Collected Company on turn 4, not like a sorcery speed enchantment that's a Cosmos Elixir. Yeah, exactly. The Guardian Savior is a 5-mana 3/3 mythic flyer. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, return up to 2 creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your grave to the battlefield. That is insane.